Bright and early. How are you guys doing? How are you this morning? So I am bypassing yoga this morning for a gorgeous, beautiful day outside. And now that the weather, I know it doesn't look like it with this mountain of snow behind me, but the weather is actually breaking up here in Montreal. I say that, I know I'm totally bundled up and my eyes watering from the sun, but it is a gorgeous day up here, and so I am out getting my exercise outside today. After being cooped up the winter inside, decided not to do yoga this morning, but connect with Mother Nature. You can hear the birds chirping in the background. A nice little sign that spring is on its way. So what are you guys up to this morning? Good morning, good morning. I hope you are having an amazing morning. Just dropped my little one off at school, getting a nice walk in the morning. 20 minutes of cardiovascular exercise can really improve your brain function and a great way to start your day, clear your mind, get those endorphins going, and feel amazing for the rest of the day. Take time for you and enjoy it. So this week is going to be wild and crazy in the market. I was talking to some people yesterday and we were talking about, hey, what do you see in the stock market? I said, I'm anticipating a 50 to 100 point drop. Oh, but what about the stimulus? Good morning, Charbel. Thanks. Yeah, it's nice and sunny, huh? But I've got my gloves on, my hat, everything, but it feels so nice to be outside. And the stock market is likely going to crash. Am I stressed out, worried about this? No. When you learn about trading around the dark pools, you get to see the signals. You get to see the signals that something crazy is going to happen in the market. Like massive bug prints. Oh my goodness, Microsoft get hacks. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for these cyber attacks because we saw it in the dark pool prints. And when you start seeing the manipulation in the stock market, it makes it easier to see that potentially other things in life are being manipulated as well. I've been tracking the dark pools with Stephanie Cameron since 2017, and it's really enlightening because the big money, everyone says, oh my goodness, the market's gonna go to new highs. We have a list that's due to be voted on Wednesday. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna buy the dip. Meanwhile, I'm saying, you know what, I'm gonna sit by the sidelines and wait for the dark pools to buy in before I buy, because I'd rather follow them. Right now, from what we've seen, they are selling the market. We're below a lot of levels, and it was dropping, and totally expected. Sorry, my hand's gotta switch hands, guys. Here we go. Better. My shoulder was getting tired. Gotta do more shoulder workouts. So, don't stress. Morning. Don't stress when the stock market is crashing. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world, right? It just means get on the right side of the trade. Don't stay on the wrong side of the trade. Don't necessarily stay in a losing trade. Set it free, or if you're in a longer term position, potentially think about how you can hedge your risk. Wow, look at that sun. It's so pretty, huh? It's okay and healthy for the stock market to have these corrections. And if you want to learn more about trading them, come to thedarkpools.com. Really easy. And you'll see stress-free and you'll be happy. You're like, aha, I know the reason why now that I saw these dark pool prints. I had one person ask me, Jane, how can you possibly say that the stock market's going to crash 50 to 100 points? What's the news on this? The dark pool prints. No, but the news has to report something. I said, yes, of course. But that's just it. It's reporting after the fact. When we see the dark pool prints, we know there's going to be a massive move. Yesterday, GEM, GEM. Look up the holdings. there's going to be a massive move. 17 million print at one point in time yesterday. Most volume that has seen in a month since the 4th month that it was incepted. So check it out. Be curious, right? With everything in life, be curious. Before you potentially get a vaccine, be curious, question it. This virus has a 97, sorry, there's gonna be a trash truck going by, so it's gonna be loud. But it has a 97, 98% survival rate. And this is a experimental vaccine where they put part of a virus in you, and then it tends to mutate. And they haven't had the full phase 3 trials done, right? I'm personally abstaining from it. My personal choice, just educate yourself on anything and everything in life, right? One thing that I have been recommending people to research and do your due diligence on is, you see the stop sign? Arrête. You see it in the background? I'm in Montreal, so everything's in French. Et je parle en français aussi. Y también yo hablo en español. Aunque yo parlo italiano. But let's stick with the stock market language. So, research Ripple, guys. Very rarely do I say, hey, I really want you to go out and research something. But, you know, personally, putting a little bit of my retirement money aside into Ripple likely could be used as a digital currency. Here's my thought process. Risk reward, right? Trading always comes down to risk and reward. And when you look at Ripple, it's up to 48 cents. I was talking about it since Sunday, where it was 46 cents. Hey, Asif, good morning. And when you start to see this and your risk, okay, so if you bought 1,000 Ripple, when it was, well, I put it out, I think Friday. If you bought 1,000 Ripple at 45 cents, 1,250, that's going to be $575 US when we're looking at it in the US valuation. So $575, can you put that aside potentially for your retirement today? Would you be upset if you lost $575? That's the way I look at it. Anything I put into crypto is I need to be willing to say, hey, I'm just going to lose this. And if I lose it, it's not the end of the world. In fact, I thought I lost all my crypto and then surprisingly found it. Was very excited because it had grown in value 150%. And then I put it into Ripple. And the reason why is, if you look at my video from Sunday, I have all the articles there, that they set it up to be a global currency for exchange, basically for the central banks to transfer all the money through it. So once it goes through that adoption process, then it's going to end up skyrocketing because of the demand. Unlike Bitcoin, Ripple cannot be mined. This is a finite number of 100 billion coins. Billion or million? I think it's billion. So it's got 100 billion coins, but do the research, double check, verify, because I could be wrong. And right now it's super, super low, but they set it up to be a global currency. The article I have from Medium, I'll attach it at the bottom of this one as well. Morning. Says that it was set up to be a global currency with a $10,000 valuation to be adopted by all of the countries around the world as an intermediary to transfer money, right? We are going into a digital currency world. Can't deny that fact. We all have credit cards, debit cards, PayPal. You can wire money. Their goal was to, sorry, I'm walking on ice at the same time, so I'm trying not to slip. Thank you, Asif. So their goal is to try to make it as that intermediary for around the world. And when that happens, and they want to replace the SWIFT wire transfer system with Ripple. If you've ever transferred any cryptocurrency and you've moved Ripple, yeah, but Asif, you know what? The Bank of Europe, the Bank of France has accepted this as a potential way to bypass the SWIFT system, which is the old antiquated wire system where it takes 48 hours. Ripple transfers in seconds. And so me personally, I've put some aside. Do your due diligence. See if it's right for you to put some aside. If you bought $12.50 when it was at 45 cents, that's $575, with the plan to sell 250 shares, when the original value goes to $575, then that's $2.30. Then you know what? That extra 1,000 shares, gravy, cake, whatever you want to call it, it's now house money that you have already paid for by taking out your original cost. So if you go in and you buy, say, 5 times of something, you take out that 5th when it covers the original cost, then everything else ends up being profit. And if Ripple is adopted, it's an if, right? It's an if, it's not known for sure, but that's what their initial designation for the Ripple currency was, to solve a problem. And if and when this happens, the demand and price could skyrocket. If it goes to 230, you take out your potential original investment, like a 5th of it, you leave the rest there. Guess what? If it goes to 1,000, then you can be a millionaire because you have 1,000 shares times 1,000, and that's $1 million in valuation. So Chantal, I use Kraken. They have a 72-hour waiting for initial deposits. Here's the thing. It's hard to necessarily buy Ripple right now. So you could look, maybe Coinbase would let you open up an account, fund it immediately. In any event, you cannot really buy Ripple without converting it Canadian dollars to, say, US dollars or Ethereum or Bitcoin. So a way that you could get it to Kraken is potentially open up a CEX.io account or a Coinbase account and buy Ethereum or Bitcoin, and then you transfer it over. You might say, Jane, that sounds so difficult. So the steps in opening up a crypto account are this. You register for a crypto account, and then you have to go through the verification process. Each crypto broker is going to be a little bit different as far as time frame for money that you fund, right? So if you look at the different brokerages, see if you put money in immediately, if you're able to trade with it immediately. I think Coinbase is immediate, so check with them. And so you open the account, you get verified. Usually that's going to be providing an ID, your name, address. Think of it like a bank account, right? They want to verify who you are. And then you can fund the account, and then you can trade. So many platforms, not all platforms do trade Ripple. Many of them have Ripple wallets, but I would recommend that you get a hard wallet and then transfer your cryptocurrency off of the internet. So steps: open account, verify account, fund account. If you want to use Kraken for Ripple, you have that 72-hour waiting period. Potentially open up a Coinbase account, buy Ethereum or Bitcoin, and then transfer it to Ripple, which means copy and paste the wallet addresses to be able to transfer it. And then once it's over, so basically you would take US dollar or Canadian dollar, and then you end up transferring it into Bitcoin or Ethereum, and then Ethereum or Bitcoin into Ripple. So a couple little transactions there. And I had chia seeds with pears this morning. That's what I ate. Tech Tesla. I had chia seeds and a cup of coffee. So yeah, chia seeds are amazing as well for removing toxins from your gut and high in omega-3s and all that good stuff. So I'm just getting back at home. Nice 15-minute walk after dropping off my little one. I'm gonna head up, go to my desk, get the list situated and ready for the day. So have an amazing day. I will see you guys in the market. I'll see you guys at 12:15. 10:30, I will be on with Benzinga today. So check out the Benzinga YouTube channel. And have an amazing day, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.